dried strawberries.
So this is what's happening with us today. We've got Daddy over there watering our plants. And then I'll show you here, right here, we've got a bunch of strawberries going. We're getting ready to dehydrate. And then we're gonna be dehydrating some apples. And then we're gonna be outside working in the garden. We're getting ready to start our first garden. We haven't done this before, so, well, I say we haven't done this before. We've done it outside in our large field out in the back, and we have deer really bad. And so to try to save us some time this year, we're actually doing a raised bed garden. And so what we're going to do this time around is get some soil and do it. So I'll take you along in the process. We have a channel called Makin, and we just haven't put anything on it just yet. And so when I get ready to get started, this will probably be what I'll be putting on there. Things like when we're working towards homesteading and trying to just live a little bit better of a life, I guess. So today, the things that we have, those apples that we have, these are just Walmart organic apples. And we had some organic strawberries that we're using. And we're just gonna cut those up and get them put on the dehydrator. Our seedlings that we planted. And he just finished watering them. So we've had them just under some basic lights. You can just see some that he uses when he's doing his eBay stuff. That's how we've been working on them. Some of my herbs are still trying to come up. They're not quite there yet. But I have planted, back here, I don't have a little thing, but that's my hollyhock. I have some calendula. I have some chamomile right in this area, right through here. I guess I could turn it sideways. It'd probably help a little bit. There's some lemon balm. I have a little bit of peppermint. And then back here I have basil, thyme. This is sage coming up right there. And I have some oregano and rosemary on this front row. And back at the back, I've got my zucchini started, which I'm really excited about. Cilantro, spinach, arugula. And then we've got some peppers here in the front, and they're finally starting to come up. We've got some habaneros, which I haven't seen come up yet. Sweet peppers, a little hot pepper, jalapeno, and then some just salsa mix that's right here on this front. I'm kind of curious as to what it's gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a learning process. So here we have greens for my husband. Let me tell you what they are, because they are, this is a hot mix microgreen, red and green mustard greens. That's what's gonna be growing in there. That's all for him. And then up here, under the light, let me pull it down. We have lavender, which is not yet quite come up yet, so we're waiting on it to actually. So, are you gonna have me eat it?
Yeah.
Okay. The dog wants to eat some too, looks like.
For real?
No.
Pretend?
Yeah.
Here,
Here, I'll try it. Can I try it?
When I get a new pot,
Oh, okay.
because that one's just bad. Ooh, that's bad.
He's gonna learn how to preserve food too.
He said, "Can I do it?" Feel.
Here, I'll eat it.
He ate it now.
All right, can I try it? That is good, man. You seasoned that just right. Thank you so much.
The flowers, they're soft.
They're flowers from the garden?
Yep.
Wow, you did a good job. So, carrying off the bricks over to where it goes. We're getting started. We're the official brick picker-uppers. Ain't that right, Audrey?
Yes.
Yes. What I'm doing now is I am trying to get some things together for lunch. The kids are hungry. My husband just ran to Lowe's to go get some screws to try to finish what we were doing outside. I'll put a picture here so you can see how far we've gotten so far. My daughter says we look really redneck, but it works. It gets it off the ground. It makes it easier for us old people who need to not have to, you know, bend over and break every bone in our body and weed and all that stuff. So we're trying to make it a little bit simpler. In the meantime, I'm making my kids chicken nuggets. They want chicken nuggets. Making myself a grilled cheese. He didn't want anything because I guess he's not hungry. And I am getting ready to start my quinine. So I have, I have some grapefruit that I'm gonna peel and some lemons that I'm gonna peel. So I've got about 3 grapefruit and about 2 lemon. I'm gonna peel those, put them in a pot of water, get them boiling, and then let them simmer for about 3 hours. So it's gonna take a little while for me to get that done, but at least that'll be going today while I am trying to finish up all this. Let me explain this process. So my mom, hello mother, but my mom had told me about quinine. And I'm not going to get into details on here because, you know, once you make things public, then people tend to want to judge you over whatever. But anyways, so we use quinine when the flu is going around or other sicknesses are going around. And we will use some quinine. Basically for me and the kids. We won't use it. My husband cannot use it. For health purposes, but my kids and myself, it's perfectly fine for us. So we use quinine, and like I said, it's some grapefruit, and I use lemons, and then I put just the rind in there for let it come to a boil, and then I let it simmer for 3 hours. But I used to use the rind, so I cut the rind off and I just throw it in water and I use it. But I'm trying to find something that I can use the actual grapefruit for, because I don't like grapefruit. It's sour, and my son just came in here a little bit ago and he just tried some of the juice and he was like, he didn't like it either. So I wish I could have gotten his expression, but it was too quick. So anyway, so if anybody has any ideas, I'm hoping that by the time I post this video, I've come up with an idea, because I have all this inside of the grapefruit, the meat, the flesh of the grapefruit. I've got it in a bowl here, and I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. I don't know, a jelly, something, so I don't have to throw it away. Just try to use everything that I got and see what we have. So anyways, that's my process. I'm gonna bring it to a boil like this, and then cover it and turn it down low, put it on simmer, and then set your timer. It's very important for you to set that timer so that you can make sure that in 3 hours you know to come in here, and you keep an eye on it, because if you don't, the water will go out of it and then you'll end up burning your stuff. So make sure you keep an eye on it. I used these lemons, the last of my lemons, which I only had 2, and I ended up making, it's not much. This is a half a gallon pitcher. It was my grandma's, but it's about a little bit in there of lemonade, and I'll let the kids just try it. Audrey likes it. I can't get Doodle Head over there to even try it. But anyway, so it was really good, but I used my little juicer right here, and I had what little bit of lemonade I had in there, and I made it. So my first time ever making lemonade, so it looks like we're gonna get to have a good summer. Little boy approved. I took the grapefruit and I mixed it up real good in the little juicer, and I made some grapefruit juice. I probably would have done a little bit less water. What do you think, Trey? Project is this. Got some potatoes on for this afternoon, homemade potatoes. I don't really eat too many potatoes. My kids absolutely love them, so homemade potatoes it is. Too late, I think. I waited a little bit too late. But anyways, you can see picking up junk around the property. It's a never-ending story. We're still learning. Oh, he hit my apple tree. It's a never-ending story around here. Always trying to get rid of stuff. To get this much quinine, I did have a full jar, and I knocked it over. But at least I got that much. And then now I'm in the process of fixing dinner. I've got a pork loin in the Instapot. I've got French fries going in the air fryer. And I'm working on the kids some mac and cheese. And my husband and I some keto pasta rice, orzo. Very, very good. If you've not had it before, it is extremely good. We really, really like it. You can see the macros on there. It's actually really good. I'm very, very impressed. And I'm sure you noticed last night, it was a long day. It was a very long day. We were tired. Anyways, we did do a nice little dinner. I'll insert a picture here where you can see. We set up our table ever so often, and we like to put, make it look really nice around here for the kids. Teach them a little bit of manners. Especially my little boy. He needs to learn little manners, but anyways, showing them how to use proper dishes and utensils and where they go and things like that. To us, that's just a little extra that we do, and we like the candles, make it look really pretty. So anyways, that's just part of what we do around here. So it's the next day. Went and picked up some garlic for outside. We hadn't gotten any yet, and picked up a thing of squash that we're gonna try to grow, but we had to move our spinach and our arugula from over in the area that we had it originally. We were seeding it because it was starting to look a little bit droopy. I think because it was running out of room over there. So we moved it. That way it can have a little bit more room to grow. And we couldn't put it outside just yet because it's still going to be really cold. We're supposed to get another frost this evening. I did get the strawberries finished. Those are there, and they are strawberries, and they are pretty well done. We're excited about those, trying those out. Supposed to shake them. They're really dry. But the apples, I'm letting them sit right now. I had to do them a couple more hours extra than what we did for the apples. I think about 4 more hours than we did for the strawberries, I'm sorry. And anyway, so once they get done sitting for just a few minutes, then I'm going to take them out and put them in a jar as well. We'll have those. And I meant to say, look at this. We are sprouting, or I'm not, but he is sprouting some things in there. I cannot remember what the name of that is. He's sprouting lentils. That's what it is. I could not for the life of me remember what it was. But anyways, it's lentils. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll come back sometime later and let you see a progress of what we're doing out here on Macon Street. So we're making.